Hello my dear students. Today we will continue talking about the human circulatory system. We previously talked about the human circulatory system and we said that the human circulatory system consists of three main parts, which are the heart, the blood vessels, and the blood. And we talked about heart and the blood vessels, and today we will talk about blood. If I told you to describe blood, what will you say? You will say that it's a red liquid, and that's true. The blood is a red liquid. But the thing that you don't know that the blood consists of four parts or four structures. The blood consists of a type of cells called red blood cells, another type of cells called white blood cells, and consists of blood platelets, and the last one consists of plasma. Let's talk about red blood cells. We heard the word cell previously in grade 4. We said that the cell is the building unit of the living organisms, and we said that it consists of many parts: cell wall, cell membrane, nucleus. So the red blood cells is not a strange word. The blood consists of red blood cells and we called it RBC. What are the red blood cells? They are red cells but without nuclei. Again, they are red cells without nuclei, without nucleus. They don't contain nucleus. The red blood cells are red cells that do not contain nucleus. What is the function of the red blood cells? The red blood cells carry oxygen from the lungs to the body cells and carry carbon dioxide gas from all the body cells to the lungs. It means that the red blood cells only carry the gases. What are the gases that enter or leave the body? The gas that enters the body is the oxygen, and the gas that leaves the body is the carbon dioxide. So the function of the red blood cells is to carry oxygen gas from the lungs to the body cells and to carry carbon dioxide gas from all the body cells to lungs. So what are the red blood cells? They are red cells without nuclei, without nucleus. What is their function? Their function is to carry oxygen and carbon dioxide from lungs to body cells and from body cells to the lungs. The second structure of the blood is the white blood cells. Again, white blood cells. So we have red blood cells and we have white blood cells. The white blood cells are white cells, but with different forms of nuclei. So they are white cells with different shapes, with different forms of nuclei. Again, they are white cells with different forms of nuclei. What is their function? The function of the white blood cells is to defend the body against microbes. It means that it's the army that protects your body against strange bodies. Strange bodies like what? Like microbes that causes diseases. So the white blood cells defend the body against microbes by attacking them. Again, the white blood cells defend the body against microbes by attacking them. So the white blood cells work as an army that protect your body and defend the body against microbes by attacking them. So we have here red blood cells that carry oxygen and carbon dioxide, and we have white blood cells that defend the body against microbes by attacking them. Number C, or the third structure that exists in the blood, is the blood platelets, and they are small cell fragments or small cell parts. Their function is very important. Their function help in coagulation of blood. So they help in wound healing. Again, they help in coagulation of blood. You know, when you get injured and your body starts bleeding, after a while, you find out that the bleeding stops. That's why, or that's because of what? Because of the blood platelets. The blood platelets form something called blood clot. So it helps in healing wounds. The blood platelets form something called blood clot. and it helps in healing wounds. So when the body is wounded and the blood exposed to air, platelets stick to prevent bleeding and heal wounds. Again, when the body wounded and the blood exposed to air, platelets stick to prevent bleeding and healing wounds. So the function of the blood platelets that it help in coagulation of blood or formation of blood clot, so they help in wound healing. What are the blood platelets? They are small cell fragments or small cell parts. Number D, or the fourth structure inside the blood, it's a liquid called plasma. We said that the red blood cells, white blood cells, the blood platelets are cell parts. What is the structure that gives the blood its liquid form? It's number D, which is plasma. The plasma is a yellow watery fluid in which all the blood components are suspended. So it's the liquid that contains red blood cells, white blood cells, and blood platelets. The plasma is a yellow watery fluid that contains red blood cells, white blood cells, and blood platelets. So, what is the function of the plasma? Previously, we said that the circulatory system carries oxygen and digested food to all the body cells and carry carbon dioxide gas and waste from the body cells to special organs to get rid of them. So, we said that the red blood cells carry oxygen and carbon dioxide. What about the digested food and the food wastes? So, this is the function of the plasma. The plasma carries the needed food substances to the body cells, and it carries the harmful waste that formed in the cells to another cells to get rid of them. So here, the transportation function is for the red blood cells and the plasma, as the red blood cells carry oxygen gas from the lungs to the body cells and carry carbon dioxide gas from all the body cells to the lungs. What about the plasma? The plasma carries the needed food to the body cells and carry the harmful waste inside that formed inside the cells to another cells to get rid of them. So here we have two transport function for the blood, the red blood cells and the plasma, and we have two protection function for the blood, as the white blood cells defend the body against microbes and the blood platelets help in healing wound by stop bleeding. So if I told you generally what are the functions of the blood, you will tell me that the functions of the blood are two functions. The first one is transfer or delivery of materials to all the body cells, as the red blood cells carry oxygen and carbon dioxide, and the plasma transport food, vitamins, salts, and harmful wastes. The second function of the blood is to defend the body and protect it. How? As the white blood cells attack microbes, blood platelets help in healing wounds, and the blood keeps the temperature of the body constant. So, generally, the functions of the blood are two functions: transfer or delivery of materials to all the body cells, and the defense and protection of the body. If I told you, give reason, the blood platelets are very important because they help in coagulation of blood when the body is wounded. Give reason, the blood is a fluid, liquid. Why? Due to the presence of plasma, which is a watery fluid. So, from the previous explanation for the human circulatory system, now we can agree that the human circulatory system is a very important system, as it transports the materials to all the body cells, it transports waste from all the body cells to special organs to get rid of them, and it helps in keeping the body healthy. So, our function, our duty is to keep our circulatory system healthy. And how can we do that? The first way to keep our circulatory system healthy is to keep exercising to strengthen the heart muscle. Number 2, eat healthy and balanced food that's low in fat and salt. Number 3, Eat more fresh and clean vegetables and fruits rich in iron to avoid anemia. Number 4, drink an appropriate amount of water every day, especially in summer. Number 5, avoid exposure to infections and accidents. And when you are wounded, you have to, first thing, try to stop the bleeding. The second thing is to clean the wound and treat it. Number 6, again, avoid smoking and smokers, because the smoking harms the heart and causes weakness to the blood circulation. So, give reason we must avoid smoking. Why? To keep the circulatory system healthy, as smoking harms the heart and weakens the blood circulation. So, from all the previous information about the human circulatory system, you should know that it's a very important system inside the human body. That's all for the human circulatory system. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck, stay safe, and stay home. Goodbye.